Hello, Miss Nickerson here to read a story out of Toy Story Storybook Collection. I'm going to read Tuned In. Andy's toys were gathered around the TV in Andy's room. They had gotten used to watching TV with Andy when he was homesick for a few days. The set was still pulled up next to the bed, which made it easy for the toys to turn on. "This again?" Peep said one afternoon as a superhero show came on. "We watch this every day." "So?" said Ham, the piggy bank. "He's the defender of the universe. What could be better? I love this show." "Yeah!" agreed Rex the dinosaur. "He is one superhero." Woody the cowboy doll wasn't impressed, though. "Honestly, I don't know what Andy sees in these shows," he whispered to Buzz Lightyear, the space ranger. "Me neither," agreed Buzz. "Call him a superhero? A few space rangers with a laser cannon could vaporize that masked man in a nanosecond. No problem." Woody sighed and shook his head. "They just don't make TV shows like they used to," he said. "Shows like what?" asked Buzz. Woody grinned. "Shows like Woody's Roundup, of course." "Oh no," the toys groaned. When Woody got started talking about Woody's Roundup, it was hard to get him to stop. Woody's Roundup was an old show. It had been on TV when Andy's mom was a little girl. Woody had been the star, along with Jessie the cowgirl and good old Bullseye the horse. The show was always fresh in Woody's mind. Sometimes an episode aired on the Western Channel, and Woody made sure to catch it. "Now that was a show, wasn't it?" said Woody to Jessie. "You bet it was," said Jessie. "Yippee-hi-yi-yo!" "Remember how it started?" Woody went on. "You bet I do," said Jessie. She took out her lasso and began to twirl it. "Get over here, Bullseye," she called. Bullseye quickly galloped over. Then the three of them smiled and waved to the other toys, pretending they were a captive audience. "Howdy, partners," Woody hollered. "Welcome to Woody's Roundup." He jumped on Bullseye's back. "Yee-haw! Giddy up!" he cried. While Jessie twirled her lasso and Woody and Bullseye galloped around, Rex picked up the remote control lying on Andy's pillow. "I've always wondered how this works," he said as he pressed a button. Suddenly, the channel changed to a real dinosaur show. "Ah!" cried Rex, diving under the covers. "Save me!" he called. Immediately, the Green Army men sprang into action. "Eliminate the enemy!" Sarge ordered. "Go, go, go!" One after the other, the soldiers jumped on the remote, and right away, the channels began to change. "Ooh!" cried one of the little green aliens as the channels flew by in a blur. "Space and time at last are one!" exclaimed another little green alien. "Perhaps this machine can help us return to our planet," they said all together. They moved closer to the screen. "We come in peace," they told the television. "Aliens do not anger TV." Bo Peep chuckled as she watched the aliens. "They think they can get into the TV?" she whispered to Woody. "They're so cute." Buzz walked over to Woody. "Sheriff, I think we need to put an end to this channel surfing," he said. He pointed to the Green Army men who were balancing on the buttons of the remote. Woody agreed. He was growing impatient with the flashing channels. The flipping channels were beginning to drive the other toys crazy too. "Sarge, call off the troops," Woody cried out. "I'm going to be sick from all that flashing." "Stand down, soldiers," Sarge commanded. Buzz marched over to the remote control. "I'll take that," he said. Then he turned to the aliens. "I'm sorry to break this to you guys," he told them, "but the TV cannot return you to your planet." The little green aliens looked up to Buzz, thinking he would know how to help them get home. "Oh," the aliens said at the same time. "However, the TV can take you to plenty of new places," Buzz continued. He held the remote control and carefully studied the buttons. "I know I saw a show about space somewhere back there," he declared. "All I have to do is figure out how to find it again." Now, said Buzz. Now, said Buzz. Which button changes the channel? Bo Peep looked over his shoulder. I think it's, she began. Buzz held up his hand. No, don't tell me, he said. I'm good with buttons. I bet it's this one. He punched a button, but instead of changing the channel, the sound blasted from the TV. The toys all covered their ears. Ah! They yelled. Since he couldn't reach his ears to block out the noise, Rex dove under the covers again. Save me! He cried. What did I do? Asked Buzz. He dropped the remote on the bed. Bo Peep carefully reached around him with her staff and gently turned down the volume. Buzz sighed with relief. Thanks, Bo, he said. Enough playing around already, Ham said. Let's turn back to the superheroes before Andy gets back. But we can watch that show anytime, Slinky Dog complained. I think we should watch the Animal Channel instead. This started all the toys thinking about their favorite shows. They couldn't decide what to watch. I'd like to watch the Fairy Tale Channel, said Bo Peep. How about the Military Channel, said Sarge. Or the Cooking Channel, said Rex. Or the Cowboy Channel, said Jessie. We can watch a real live rodeo. Well, I guess there's just one way to decide what to watch, Ham declared. How? Asked Rex. Ask the TV, said the little green aliens. No, Ham said. We'll take a vote. But voting didn't work out as they had planned. Uh-oh, the vote is split. What do we do now? Asked Rex. Recount, said Buzz. Just a minute, Bo Peep said. We could vote 100 times and the count would be the same. We each want to watch something different. So why don't we watch a little of each channel? The other toys smiled. That's a good idea, they said. They watched Superheroes for Ham, who knew the lines so well he could say them along with the characters. They watched the Animal Channel for Slinky Dog. Then they turned to the Military Channel for Sarge and the Green Army Men. They watched the Cooking Channel for Rex. Then, finally, they turned to the Cowboy Channel for Jessie. Howdy, partner, they suddenly heard Woody say. Could you keep it down, Woody? Said Ham. We're trying to watch TV. Huh? Said Woody. I didn't say anything. Well, would you look at that? Said Jessie. Woody and I are on TV. The Cowboy Channel was showing an episode of Woody's Roundup. Now there's a show, said Woody, and everyone else had to agree. The end.